Strange. Okay. That should be that should have that working now. Better? That working? That's working now. Good stuff. And one of those, is it going through? Have a look at Twitter. Is that going through? It's not impacted the price as much. Not seen the news. Ah, yes, here it is. Broke a couple of minutes ago. Takeover secured. Elon Musk, the world's richest person. Is he the world's richest person? I'm not sure he is. By Twitter. That's an interesting development, though. I reckon Donald Trump will be back on Twitter soon. You know what Elon's like? He's no to censorship. Say what you like, kind of thing. That's an interesting development. We got the breakout and then it's peeled back. Sometimes you've got to be careful with those flushes. Yeah, Putin's not rich anymore. All his assets frozen. All his known assets. I did, yeah. I had $600 shorting this. And it started to turn, so I thought, yeah. You know what I said about the markets having a good day? This is the SPY. That's why everything's just reversed. This is your S&P. This is your Dow Jones. Dow Jones is it's selling off. Here's your Russell Index. Here's your Nasdaq. Everything. Wow. Nasdaq just about to go red on the day. But it's not selling. Wow. Lot of blood in the water there, guys. Look at that, the Nasdaq. It's been green all day. Pretty much. Ouch. Careful, guys. Whatever you're trading. $40 in. First new candle to make a new high on the 5-minute. Quite following through, but we're getting a bit of volume. Sense. For 5,000 now. Slowing down. Well, is it power hour yet? Yeah, we're into power hour. I'm slowing down a little bit, just sizing down a bit. So. First candle to make below is our out. Break of 18. I would recommend probably starting with at least 5,000. Anything less than that, you're going to get screwed by commissions likely. So 5,000. There we go. Got stopped out. 5,000 is what I would you can trade smaller. You can probably start with about 2,000, but it's probably going to take you a lot longer to get up to a decent level. So I would recommend at least 5,000 as a starting position. The more you have, the quicker you can make gains. It's that simple. So we're back up to 21,700. Back over 20k. Excuse me. Absolutely, took me all day basically. Went out for a walk with the dog and came back, and that's fine. But got it all back. But it's been a pleasure to trade this stock today. It's been, I mean, it's had its ups and downs. It's taken some money off me, but it's given me more than it's taken. So it's been relatively easy to trade, relatively risk-free trade. Say relatively. I did, Jack. What are the expectations for tomorrow's earnings? Well, I'm expecting to make about 5k. That's my daily goal, is 5k. What was the whole total all in all? What do you mean, Rich? You see it there, can't you? The whole total is 21,755. Realised gains, 21,755. Oh, I'm still in this trade. Realise. This. A quick 10 cents on. Break even. Stops for break even. Yeah, profit 21,755. That's the realized is 21,755. If you mean what is the net profit after, it's the same. It's the same, Rich. I made some this morning. I don't withdraw it. It's the system racks up what you make in a day, and then it resets the following day. This is all one day's earnings. Is 21,630. Or just small loss there, obviously, for that last 2,500. 21,630. It's absolutely is for a day. If I'm making more than 5k in a day, I'm happy. That's my daily goal is 5k. But anything more than that, I'm very happy. Although saying that, I was at 10k this morning. I wasn't happy because I made 22 and gave back 12. So the fact that I've pretty much got all of that back again, I'm happy. I'm very happy. I have a couple of cash accounts, but the two accounts I have with capital markets are margin accounts. I've got two cash accounts with Interactive. One I use for investing, and I've got just a cash account, I've got a margin account, and I've got my retirement account. Also known as a SIP. Margin's essential for day trading. To take advantage of the gains. You don't have to have margin to be fair, but if for a small account, you really want to be using a margin account. But you've got to be careful with it. If you don't manage your risk with a margin account, you end up getting margin called. That's the whole point. You can't get margin called in a cash account, because unless the stock goes to zero, you've constantly got equity in it. Well, this morning it was a mistake that I lost that 12k. So instead of taking 5,000, I triple tapped the button instead of just hitting it once, and I took on the hotkeys. That was my mistake, and I didn't mind. And then when it started to go against me, I pressed my escape button, pressed my panic button, which cancels and sells everything, and it didn't work. But on my hotkeys, it didn't work. So it flushed without me, and I couldn't get out. So that's when I went short. I had 5,000 in there, and I pressed sell for 10,000. I went short for 5,000 as well. I made a bit of profit on that, but it meant that where I should now be at least 7,000 or 8,000 higher than I was, I just came back. The stock, when you've got a stock that's parabolic like this and continues to move in a relatively easy to trade manner, why leave it alone? Redbox is it's okay. This is Redbox on the 5 minute. I'll just zoom out so you can see. It's been steady making gains. It's up 40%. It's having a good day today. 40%. Veru's up 25%. That's been good. I managed to trade this one here. SBFM's up 23%, but that's been pretty stagnant, sideways moving all day. Hang, that's another good one. It's for small lower price stock. This is currently 318. It's up 35% today. So there's some good movers today. Looks like we've got a bit of volatility back in the market. That's what we like. We love the volatility. The more volatility, the better. It's where we make our gains. Well, this has been respecting the whoppers. Excellent. I'll be quiet with you snoring. What we're looking at. Redbox on the part here. Watch list. Not seeing the setup. No. Lovely setup earlier, a reversal setup. 390. Bounced. Reversal. 410s. 412s. 20% moved. Hey, Matty. That's the dog snoring. Absolutely. I'm having a great day. We're over 50% up on the day so far. We were. Slightly. Yeah, we're 60% up on the day. Any day you can get 60% gains is a good day in my book. When they look at the VIX is the fear index is what they call it. It's a measure of volatility. Whenever you get volatility on a day that's above 30, you get these kind of runs on the market, and you get stocks you get parabolic stocks. Whenever the VIX is up above 30, you get good parabolic moves stocks. That's why I like keeping a track on the VIX. We're having a good day today. A good day. A good day. You know my thoughts on trading Forex, though, Matty. Glad you're killing it, though. Glad you're making profits. Comfortable with it, so it's really extended up here, which is why I'm not entering right now, because I'm not comfortable. If I look at these descending highs, yeah. See, above 1820, and I might be interested, but it's a bit. Very. What did I say earlier this morning? Pre-market or just after the bell? There's no reason why we shouldn't be able to get up to $20 with this one. That was about 14, wasn't it? $14, $15. No, it was $17. What are the gates? 16 or 17. I don't know. It's either 16 or 17, and I said we could get up to 20 on this. I looked at the chart on TradingView. Yeah, got a huge window. We'll get over $19. Over $19, there's a huge window up to 24. To get over the kind of 1950. Massive window up to 24. And nature abhors a vacuum, as they say. In 50. Happy to take the basics now. 10-cent stock and it's moving a lot quicker now. Well, let's see if we can't get another break of 19. $21,000 on this one stock alone today. 23,000 up on the day. Can't grumble at that, guys. Can't grumble at a 23k day. Imagine a 23k every day. Ah, that would be nice. Over 100k a week. For the month. You have bear thinking about $4 million a year, doing 20k a day. Footballers' wages, absolutely. Oh, it's Premier League footballers' wages. A lot of footballers still are only on kind of 20k a year. Lower leagues. Full-time job, but they're on 20k playing football, and they get half a million a week. That would be nice. If I could consistently earn 20k a day, I would be more than happy with 100k a week. Come on, who wouldn't? Getting a bit of support on this trend line there. Was resistance. Like to see. Confirmation of volume coming through. Green tape. At the moment I'm seeing red and white. Right. At 18. No. We'll be bounce at $18. Come on, guys, let's get us over 500 likes. I know it's the latest stream, but you know, we've only got 300 likes in this stream, so let's get over 500 likes. Just over 100 likes to go. We've got 16 people in the stream. That's 10 taps on the screen and we're done. That's all it takes. Just helps with the algorithm. More engaged we are, you know, it's not some Doris with her shaking a booty in a bikini. It's my ugly mug, so I understand I'm not getting millions of views, but pubescent teenagers getting the rocks off, you know, but this is how I get my rocks off these days. I don't need no young woman in a bikini shaking her backside. I wanted to follow through, I wanted a confirmation. with this yet. Yeah, I'm using a momentum strategy, but scalping is part of that. So what I'm doing is, as it's breaking a certain, as it's breaking a significant level of a certain resistance level, or it's making a new high, or whatever, Adrian, that's when I'm taking my position. Then I will, before I enter that trade, I will have a target in mind. I'll be risking a certain number of cents. So when I hit that target, I usually take half my position off, and then I will put a stop in at break even. So if it pulls back, then I've made profit on the first half of the trade. If it continues to move up, I can either move my stop higher, or I can then start scaling in. So it's right now, because it's kind of choppy. It's starting to be quite choppy. Earlier today, it was just parabolic. It was moving straight up. But it's a bit choppy now, so it's better to manage your risk by taking your profits at your target, and then moving the rest of your position up, your stop to break even. You're not actually losing anything. So this is a momentum strategy that I'm using today. And if most people want to buy low, sell high, I buy high and sell higher. That works for me. Slap it, $0.50 again. Up to the half. Significant levels, psychological levels in trading are the quarter, half, and whole dollar levels. But particularly when you've seen it being tested as resistance on previous occasions, you know that it's being observed as a resistance level. You can actually see it in the level 2 as well. Volumes, I always focus on volume. Volume's essential. Without volume and volatility are the two friends of the day trader. Without one, there is no trade. If you've got one without the other, you can't take a trade. If you want the volatility to take advantage of the range that volatility brings, but without volume, there's no consistency. There's no predictability of the moves. If you're looking for pattern breakouts, which is what I am effectively a pattern breakout trader, I look for the patterns, then I look for the breakouts. As we get the breakouts, if there's no volume, then you won't get the follow through for the big move. And might want to move a couple of cents and then pull back. And you know, if you watch me trade every day, you'll see that happens from time to time. So it's important that we do get that volume for the follow through. See there that this little doji, Doji keeps telling people it's a change in sentiment indicator, but it went up to 55. We didn't get the follow through in the volume, so that's why it pulled back. We got 5-cent move. That's why I didn't enter, because we didn't get the full volume follow through, and that doji is a bit of a signal for a change in direction, and we got that. The pullback down to this trend line that's been it's been respecting for the last couple of hours. No, the purple, the blue, the VWAP's way down. It's way extended above the VWAP. The VWAP's down here, the blue. This purple line is a trend line that I've drawn. It's been adhering to either as support or resistance for the last couple of hours. Just come out on the 5 minutes, so you can see this. This is the trend line that I drew a couple of hours ago. So between these two highs, it was ascending highs, and as it's broken over there, it's now using that trend line as support, where it was resistance previously. Eddie, what's my best ever day? My best ever day was $102,000 last October. I hope I'll get a better day than that, but that's the best day I've had so far. 4,000 likes. Only that's for 500, Les. Women already chase me for that, Jack. Women are already chasing me for money. I've got an ex-wife. Need I say more? An ex-wife and a daughter. You know, a teenage daughter. So women already chase me for money. You don't need to remind me about that. What are my thoughts on Twitter? Let's have a quick look. It's not going to go up much now. From an intraday, I think. Well, what was the if they've accepted Elon's bid? Was it 54.20? I think is the price. So it's not gone through officially. Otherwise, this would be flatlining. But he's buying at 54.20, I believe. Absolutely, I remember Daley Thompson on the Spectrum 16+4. Oh, you're showing your age too, Les. Daley Thompson's Decathlon. Not quite Ronaldo wages, Teddy, but I suppose, yeah, it probably is in one day. Yeah, I suppose you're right. It is. And the funny thing is, I don't make that every single day. But 20 cents on this. East. Stop. A little bit of breathing room. Expect the breaker. $70. Get some gains. Given it position. capture the gain. Didn't capture the move we wanted, but still moving up. Chance. Ride this up, but it's not going up. Just it's about 70. Do something. 1846 is our average cost. 7,500 shares. Stop at 1840, so I've got 6 cents risk. Not quite. The high is it's going to stop me. High is 1894. Oh, today the day's high. Nick Leeson, yeah, Barings Bank. Trading in Carter. There we go. That's stopped me out. I made a little bit on it. No, I didn't. We lost a little bit on it. It was still 22k up. It's not easy to trade all the time. I know scale into it. So I started off with 2,500 shares and trying to scale into it, but ended up with 7,500 and break even when it broke out. So let's keep watching for another entry. Well, yeah, I could tell you what I'm waiting to see on the charts. I'm waiting to see profits on the charts is what I'm waiting for. But when I was in that position, I was I'd set a stop. You can't see it. You can see it on that on YouTube. So I'd put the stop in place and just waiting for it to move to upwards towards my profit target. Otherwise, I was giving it that breathing room to stop me out. I'm just looking for the next candle to make a new high. We're getting a pullback, possibly to this 815-ish. That's where this trend line is. Pullback, but this candle is 850, 852. So the stock is in Carter, NKTX. Abdul. So I'm looking for increased volume. That's what I look for. I look for the patterns to set up. Look for increased volume. Looking for on something you can't see on that screen, which is the time and sales to speed up in terms of more green than red, but also for it to start moving through fast. The orders to move through fast. We've got 15 minutes left of the regular session. I'm not going to be risking too much. We made over 20,000 on this ticker today. Made another 1,000 on Veru. We're 22 grand up nearly. We're almost 20 grand up net. So fantastic day's earnings. Oh, and I've been given a completion date of the Friday for my new gaff, so I should be able to move in at the weekend. Even better. This day is a good day all round. Pull back. Look for it bounce at 1820. We're back over 20k on the net. We're just we trade as a company or as an individual. I've got my own limited company. A number of reasons why, but it's mostly tax implications. I take the profits and I don't pay myself a wage or anything else, but I pay myself a monthly dividend, because dividend tax is a lot lower than income tax. So I don't actually take a wage from my company. doubled up and moved the stop up to pretty much break even. Get the move up. More money. If down, you don't lose anything. Roller coaster day. Every day is a roller coaster. Life is a roller coaster, Jack. Leave that there for now. Let's see if we get them up towards 1888. Let's move my stop up later. Average cost of 55. I've got the stop at 60, so we'll make a little bit at this, if nothing else. A couple of $100 if nothing. See if it breaks 19. So the high of day is 1894. So break that $19 and the big window to 24 to 1950. $18.94's high of day. Watch it. Stop a little bit higher because I fear of it snapping back. Let's get back in if we get stopped out. Up to $18.95 before rejection. Yeah, struggling with that $19. We just got stopped out for another $1,500. Happy days. I don't know about trading in a business wrapper, but there is a section on trading as a business. Best thing you can do, Phil, is speak to an accountant, because depending, I think you're in the UK maybe, whereas I'm in Ireland, so it's different tax laws. So which is why and there's people in the US that, or wherever, Canada or wherever. But I don't go into specifics on tax laws and things like that because it depends on whereabouts you're based. Different jurisdictions have different laws. If you're in the UK, for example, you could set up a limited company in the Isle of Man, and there's no capital gains in the Isle of Man. Go figure. As soon as you start taking a wage, you then subject to income tax again. So, which is why I mentioned the little area of don't take away, just pay yourself quarterly instead and take quarterly dividends. I'm actually in Dublin, Mark. Got 5 minutes before the market closes. I'm expecting someone to flush now because we're going to get a lot of people either taking profits in the next couple of minutes, because this is run up, it's really extended, it's run up quite a bit, so I'd expect quite a few people want to take profits before the market closes. There you go, there's the profit taken. I was expecting that. Might get a bounce, but it wouldn't surprise me to see this flush down to kind of 1750 maybe. a bounce here on that trend line. That trend line's been really accurate. I'm impressed with my own technical analysis with that trend line. I do say so myself. Are dividends income or capital gains? The text, it's dividends. They're neither. So pay corporation tax on the profits, but if you take a dividend, it's dividend tax, which I don't know. I think in the UK it's probably about 16%, 15-16%. Double check that. I'm not in the UK, so double check that. Google is your friend. What is dividends tax? How much is dividends tax in the UK? Somebody in the chat find out how much is. Just do a quick Google while I'm here, and how much is dividend tax in the UK? Damn sight less than income tax, that's for sure. %20 in the UK. That's still better. It's still, I mean, still cheaper than income tax. Be at least 40%. Plus all the stealth taxes on top of that. If you took it as income tax, you'd be close to 52% in total. After all your national insurance and everything else that you have to pay as a if you're self-employed, you get stung even more. So it's better to do it like that. Take a dividend. Might get a little pump before the close. We've got last minute. Pump. "30 seconds. Go. It's the close. They're going to move after hours. So how much? 2,500 shares. I have to watch this now because my stops don't work after hours. Actively trade this. The spreads on this one will really kick in. Well, just be careful after hours. The spreads widen up big time. Got like 15-cent spread now. $0.12 spread. 8-cent spread. Wow. That can happen after hours. I'm glad I saw that. Look at that. Wow. Cost me 2,000. Still over 20. Still over 21,000 in profit. So I'm glad I saw that quickly. I wasn't in for big size. Wow. That was huge. Question is, should I buy the dip? Like that usually snaps back. Give it a quick chance to buy the dip, see if it snaps back. Sell. A lot of people taking profits. It's done. I'm done with that. Don't like trading after hours. No, that's after hours trading, that, Jack. I'm gonna leave it. You're absolutely right. We're over 20 grand on the day. That's me done for the day. So can't say better than that. Happy with we're happy with the 20k. All right, just under 19k, but gotta say, good day. So I'll end the stream, guys. Thanks for joining me. Catch you before market opens tomorrow. Trading again tomorrow. Hopefully we'll have just as good a day. Later, guys. All the best. Enjoy your evening.